from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A man with Henrico ties is at the center of the latest mass shooting in this country. We'll tell you about it in today's Henrico News Minute for Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. It's brought to you today by the law firm of Barnes & Deal.
And now for the news.
A national tragedy with the Henrico connection unfolded at the University of Virginia Sunday night when 3 football players were shot and killed. 2 other students were shot and injured. The alleged shooter, Christopher Darnell Jones, attended Verina High School for 3 years before moving to Petersburg for his final year. Jones was taken into custody by Henrico police in eastern Henrico yesterday morning just before 11 a.m. He faces 3 counts of second-degree murder and 3 counts of use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. The shooting occurred on a bus that had returned from Washington, D.C. with UVA students who had attended a play as part of a class. Jones was a standout football player in high school. He walked on to the team at UVA in 2018, but had not been part of the team since then. Jones's father, Chris Jones Sr., who was out of his son's life for about 11 years, told our partners at WTVR TV6 that he was shocked by the shootings and horrified for the families of the victims, saying, quote, "My heart goes out to their families. I don't know what to say except I'm sorry on his behalf, and I apologize," end quote. Jones Sr. also recounted a conversation with his son about a month ago during which his son indicated some people were picking on him at school and that he wasn't sure how to handle things. Well, data from the Virginia Department of Education shows that Henrico County had the most school bus crashes in the 2020-21 school year of any locality in the state, 10. That's the bad news. The good news is that no injuries were reported in any of those incidents. Henrico, of course, has a comparatively larger bus fleet than most counties and cities in Virginia, as the 6th largest state locality. But other similarly sized spots like Chesterfield experienced fewer crashes involving buses. Just 12 days ago, the county did witness 2 injuries in a bus crash. On November 3rd, a school bus driver was charged with failing to yield the right-of-way after a bus collided with a minivan in eastern Henrico, injuring 1 student and 1 adult. Neither injury was serious. 8 of the 10 crashes from 2 years ago were classified as preventable, according to the VDOE. What constitutes a crash is determined by that agency, according to Henrico School's Chief of Operations, Lenny Pritchard. Just about 5 years ago, Henrico became the first county in the state to purchase school buses with seat belts, a measure designed to add another level of protection in the event of a crash. Currently, 250 of the school district's 615 buses have seat belts, though students are not required to use them. You can read much more on this topic right now at henricocitizen.com from our education reporter, Anya Cerzini. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's BARNES, or call 796-1000.